What's going on, guys? Big welcome to you all to our channel. We are Team Crushing the Meta and we have a package right here for you guys. So today we will be opening a sets 5 package from MOA Cards. So normally I order my cards from MOA Cards and yeah, today we have the package incoming. And let's open it for you guys. Let's talk a little bit about the cards. Let's talk about everything that we're getting right here. There are cards for Sparkles in here. There are cards for Marte in here. There are cards for everyone in here. And I'll just destroy the box because I feel like it. So if you are new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and let us know in the comment section below what you will be getting from this set. For me, I'm getting everything. I'm getting all the SPs that I need. I'm getting all the cards. And we have beautiful sleeves right here. So let's start with those. So these are Misaki sleeves, kind of a special edition with a very interesting color. So I got the one for Sparkles, one for me, and I got sleeves for Marte because he is picking Gravidia up. And right here we also have the playmat. So this is the sneak playmat. I thought that there will be another playmat for the case, which is the one that I wanted actually. But this is cool as well because this is basically a gift from the owner. So thanks a lot for that. And yeah, let's go through the cards. So right here, I think we have everything. And the way that MOA cards do it is very, very interesting, as in they put it in a very, very, very interesting way. So I have all the cards right here on this, which I'll be checking with you guys, and they put the cards like this. So it's basically in a binder. So yeah, let's just take them out. Normally I just cut them and then remove it. It would be easier than removing it right away. Could actually damage the cards if you do that with your nails. So you see, it was easier. Just remove it like this. Let's remove this one as well. And yeah, we have some very expensive cards in here and some others that are not expensive. So Sparkles trying to bling up his deck, of course, as he plays Lyrical. I've already done the deck profile on the channel, and with these cards the deck would look even more and more beautiful. So yeah, can't wait. Let's do it. So opening these up for you guys, let's see what we got right here. Normally I am a big fan of ordering singles. Lots of people get packs or get boxes or get even cases, or yeah, they do whatever they like. For me, I normally just look at those. Look at how beautiful this front trigger is. Oh damn. And this is the crit. So the crit, the front, he only needs the draw. I think you already ordered that. So that's amazing. And then we have all the other cards right here. But as I was saying, I just order singles. The reason why I order singles is that I don't sell my cards anymore. So everything I give to friends most of the time. And ordering singles, I only get what I want and what I need. Also, because I play clans that are basically very cheap, as Sparkles is, yeah, they're not expensive, I could get all the cards that I need, just the singles. When it comes to Overdress, it's a little bit different. The Bruce or Dark State in general, the cards are a little bit more expensive. So for those, I sometimes open boxes, but most of the time still get singles, because even by opening a case, you don't get all the SPs that you want, and you sometimes will be left out with lots of cards that you don't need. So I would rather just get singles. And when I get singles, there are multiple sites that I get them from. Perkage is one of them, which is a French website, a French shop. but lots of my friends work there, so I definitely happy to support them. And the other shop is ENTCG from the Netherlands. The name you should guys know because it's also the one who helps out with with tournaments in general, like BRO, stuff like that, online tournaments. They work a lot with Bushiroad on that. And the last but definitely not least, and it's also one of my favorites, is MOA Cards. MOA Cards is a site that I have been ordering from for a very, very, very long time. And the owner of the shop is very, very, very friendly. Normally, I just send them emails. They sometimes keep cards for me on the side, and sometimes they also just send me gifts. Just like this time, they sent me this beautiful playmat and some other cards as well. Alright, let's go through everything and see if we got all the cards right. So we start right here with the Shadow token, Shadow Army token. We got 10 of those as they were definitely not expensive. So I got 5 for Marta, a friend of mine. As I said, he's trying to play this deck out. And maybe in the future get one of them in SP, but he is not really playing the token mechanic anymore in the deck, so I thought just getting them the normal one would be more than enough. But as you can see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So perfect tokens ready. Next card we have right here is... yeah, which one is it actually? Huh. It is... it's a grade 2. Is it maybe in here? These are the SPs. Let's put them there. Ah, this one. So this is one of the cards that is interesting to have in the deck, as in he only had one, and it's one of the cards that you just want to have at 4 because there will be some moments that you want to play more than just the one. So it's a good card to add. This is a very interesting card. It's set when this unit attacks a boosted hit, so it just need to boost the unit and that unit attack will hit. You will get the skill right away, which is to countercharge. This is a card that you could play in premium as well, so I got him 2 playsets. They're beautiful foiling, and they were not that expensive, so I thought, why not? I got 9 for some reason, just to keep one for myself. And they were not expensive, they were just like 50 cents, so I think that's fine. That's more than fine. Alright, right here we actually have... yeah, what do we have next? We have the Chaos, or... yeah, Chaos. It's so strange that the name is Chaos, but not with a CH. So this is the new boss monster. For Dark State, I didn't get any of them in SP because I will not be playing this ride line. Only the starter I got in SP, which we'll check on later. But yeah, it's an interesting deck. You could make it. It's kind of fun. But for me, I only focus on Bruce. I do have the Greedon ride line in SP because I really love the Greedon art. And I have almost all the Greedon cards, at least one of them in SP. But this is the new, the new ride line. So what he does basically acts once per turn. Count +1, discard a card from your hand. Look at the top 3 cards from your deck. Choose one card among them and put it into your hand. Choose one among them. Call it to Vanguard and the rest into your soul. It's really good to just kind of get the right cards to your hand on the field and in your soul, which is perfect. And the second skill is also on Vanguard. It's an auto ability when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If your soul has 8 or more cards with different cards name, choose one of your Vanguards and it gets plus 10k until the end of turn. If your soul has 13 or more cards with different card name, choose all of your Vanguards instead. So basically he could restand your whole field, which is crazy good. Alright, next we have is the sisters. So we have 4 of this and 4 of this. I will also be getting them in SP because there is lots of potential for these cards in premium, but even the normal ones look amazing because they have the different coloring. So these sisters are really good. One of them said if this is on the field, you need to have the other copy, so you need to have her in the field to have her. And then when she comes on the field, you Soul Blast 2, you choose one of your opponent's regards, and you put that into their soul. While the other ones say, if you have her on the field, this one plays Soul Blast 2 to draw a card. And that's why they are good in Premium, because these cards in the GB8 build could actually help you out to get rid of cards like Honolulu from the field if your opponent called that during the bell phase, but also to help you draw more cards. So they have lots of potential in Premium. And the Soul Blasting is nice as well. They don't cost a Counter Blast. Then we have one of the most beautiful art cards that I have seen in Overdress, which is the cool-headed Executioner, or Execure? Sure. But this card is amazing. It's very beautiful and it's very good. It's a card that you could use in the new deck, but it's also a card that you could use in Premium, as his first ability is very flexible. It's on place, Counterblast, Soul Blast on Vanguard. You choose one of your opponent's regards and retire it, and that unit needs to have the same grade as the unit you Soul Blasted for his own ability. So basically, it's a very, very, very flexible card, and yeah, it is pretty good. And also, it has the same beautiful coloring with the yellow. I will also have these in SP. Alright. Let's continue on the cards. We also have this one in SP. So not all the SPs that I will get are from Mobile cards, because she didn't have all of them from the cases that she opened, but this is one of them. This is the one who said you need to have the other sister to Soul Blast 2 to draw a card. So that is perfect. And so we got one of her as well to add to the SPs that we got. And then we also have the heal. So continuing on, we also have the new double rare from the set, which is a card to support the new mechanic with different cards in your soul. It's a good card to get you more power and to draw you a card. So it's very good supportive grade 2 that you want to add to the deck. So we have 4 of these. I think this one you could also get an SP, but again, because I'm not SPing this deck out, it's just the normal copies. Then we go to the other double rares that we got from the set. So we have this Team Maiden right here, which has the ability when this unit is placed on Vanguard from hand if your soul has 8 or more with them. So it's again the same ability with the different cards to support the new mechanic. So also 4 copies of her to add to the beautiful new deck. Then we have the new heals. So this is basically a heal that works very good against restanding units or restanding Vanguards. It's a heal with only 10k shield, but it becomes a 25k shield after something of your opponent units have restanded. So, and that unit attacked. So it's very, very, very good. Could be very effective depending on the format that you're playing in. I don't really think that this is one of the cards that I will play, but I did get 4 of her in SP because I just want to have her in case that I want to use her. So we have 1 in SP here, 2 in SP, the 3rd one in SP, and we will have the 4th one coming from a friend of mine very, very, very soon. So we will have the 4 SPs to make sure that if we want to play her, we do have her. Alright. Continuing on, we have the heal trigger for Brandgate. So this is another card that I thought I will be getting for my friend. In case that he wants to use it, he will have it, because these are pretty much very stable cards that you want to have in case you want to use them. It's the same ability, of course, but this is the one from Brandgate. So we will put it on the Brandgate cards. Right now we get to the the grade 2s. So right here is the support grade 2 for the new right line. I didn't get that one in SP, as I said. I will foil it a little bit, but not too much. So we have 1 of the holos and 4 in normal rare, just to make sure that we have enough. This is basically the one that you could play And the interesting thing is that right there it said glitter, and here it get explained, and of course the flavor text is gone because it's a holo, but I didn't know that they would change that as well. We will look at the SP, so we could compare her to the same version, but the triple rare one. And as you can see, they did remove the red text, so this one looks cool as well because it does have that red. Yeah, both of them actually look very good. I would say that this one looks also quite amazing, but of course SPs are SPs. Let me see. Oh, the foiling is very different on the SP. Yeah, the SP looks way more beautiful on the foiling itself. But I do like that the card has like different colors in it, while the SP doesn't have that, of course. Again, both of them look pretty good. Now, these SPs are like 25 to 30 euros, which I think they will go down to price to 20, something like that. Alright. Continuing on, so let's put this with the right line, and let's continue on with the other cards. So right here we have the clumsy assistant. We have one of him in holo and 4 in normal rare. Again, this is just something that I get for collection. I would not be playing this card. So yeah. And then we have the pony. It's the same thing. We have the 4 rares and 1 beautiful holo. For some reason this was an expensive holo, I think because it's a good card to use in premium as well. So it's also a very beautiful card, but again, the 4-on-1 just to have all the cards I need for my collection. I could move these up and continue with the penguin or the monster. This is one of the cards that is very good for Brandgate. So got 4 of him for Marta, and of course 4 of this guy, because again both of them are very good. And I think cards that's like these, you want to get at least 4 of each, or maybe even a second playset in case you want to use them in your deck. So that's that. Now we can move them out of the way. Alright, let's continue. So right here we have the assistant, or magician, my bad. So this one we did get 4 in the holo and 4 normal ones. These were not that expensive in holo, as they were only 50 cents. It's alright for me. So I got 4 of each. It's just a normal common, so it's a big difference. And when this unit attacks, you may soul charge 1. It's a very, very, very simple skill, and I don't think that it will be used a lot. But again, I have her instead in case I do need her. So yeah. Most of these cards I like to have for collection. So for him, it's the same thing. It's a card that you could use with a new deck. So 4 holos and 4 normal ones. Again, it's just good to have them instead you want to use them. This is also a card that has a very interesting skill, which is on place you check the top card, I think, and if you don't have a card in your soul with the same card name, you put it into your soul, which is very good, again, in support of the new mechanic. Alright, then we get into this card, which is a very, very, very interesting art, because it's definitely not very Dark State-like. It looks more like Aquaforce, but yeah, it's good. It said when this unit intercepts, if your soul has 5 or more cards, this unit get plus 10k shield until the end of battle. So it's a very good defensive card. It has only 9k power, but again, it's good defensively. And yeah, it's just very simple, but pretty good. Could be effective. Again, these are the cards you want to have in case you want to play them in the future. Then we get into the Chaos Grade 1. So we have 4 on 1, as is the card that you will play in your right deck. You could get it in SP or get it in holo. Again, because I'm not SPing the deck out, I will just use the normal holo one. And then we get to the starter, and then you would be like, D-boy, why did you get the starter in SP? Because I did get the starter in SP. Where's the 4th one? No, did I only get 3? Really? What's the reason I got only 3? I don't know. I really don't know. Oh, this is the holo one. Ah, I see. So I got 2 common one, 1 holo one, and 1 SP. Right. So the reason why I get the starters in SP, because the starter is a card that you could use in every deck. Basically, I could use this in Bruce if I want to, and sometimes I do. I do switch in Bruce from the normal matte starter to the Gridon starter to this starter, so I like to have all the starters and all versions. And although this is a card that could be like 15 euros, I really don't mind because I just like the art. It's very beautiful, it's very Charlotte-like, and yeah, I think that I may use this in Bruce for a while, and this one will definitely go in the new deck if I make it. I think maybe I will, just to try it out. And then, of course, the beautiful starter. Here we have the beautiful heel, but we'll talk about it later. Alright. What do we have here? So here we have extra card for Brandgate. So right here, did you get all the cards? I think yes, from this page. Alright, so we have Heavy Armed, which is this boy, and we have, what do we have? Let me see. We have the Robo. Yeah, this is the Robo. And the Heavy Arms, yeah, so both of them. So these also are cards that's just commons, but it's good to have. Again, for Brandgate and even for premium cards that you may use to have at least 1 or 2 play sets of is good. And again, not that expensive. So the same goes for these. Both of them very good, could be effective. Marta already tried this card out in Gravidia, and it was actually very effective, as you finally have a very strong booster that could help you out with making the right numbers. It's only 7k, becomes a 9k, then an 11k, so it could be very effective because it hits the 13k numbers if you wanted to, and depending on what she's boosting, you could make a magical number on keeping the right cards in your order zone. This is a card that I don't really see played that fast, but it could be very effective. It could be interesting, but again, it's just the extra card to have in there, so why not? Alright, now we get to these special cards. So these special cards were actually more expensive than I thought. So right here you have the tokens, and on the other side you have the starter, which said going first on both sides, and then we have going second, which is this one, and it has the same, so the plant tokens on the one side and these on the other side. First I thought that these cards were foil, as I think in the Japanese ones they were foil, but for us they're not, and that's a little bit sad because the art is very beautiful. As you can see, the tokens on the side, and on this side you have the girls, which again very, very beautiful. You have a little bit of, I think the lore is written in there. They are new generation nightmare dolls. Okay, interesting. But yeah, these are basically the dark state ones, so I wanted to get at least these to have them for our collection. Then we have a very beautiful art right here. It's a card that I got for myself for collection because she has the napkin there, like for your opponent to just remove their sad tears when they lose. Yeah, so I got me one of these. Alright, what do we have? So these are the last cards, and let's see if we got all of them right. So we are at almost the last page right here. So we got these two, the doors, and then sensitive. Oh, the exterior. Oh, that's the heel. That's this one. So this is a very, very, very interesting heel. It has beautiful art, it has beautiful foiling, has an SP foiling, and it also don't have any shield value, which is interesting because it could be confusing for your opponent, as in this card has the normal 15k shield, it doesn't have anything extra except the beautiful art and her being kind of an SP. Why is it confusing for your opponent? Because nowadays we have heal triggers that have 10k and we have heal triggers that have 15k. And this card just have 15k, but it's misprinted, as in it doesn't have the shield value. So it's a card that I would definitely get 4 of, just for the reason that it's misprinted, and I think that I will play this in my grade 4 Bruce build and move the heal triggers, the Ariana heal triggers, to the grade 3 build. But we will see. We will see. I do like both of them, and I do like this one as well. I could also play this one in other builds, but again, definitely get 4 copies of her for collection at least. And then let's see, what do we have here? So we got that. Then we get some SPs. We get this beautiful SP for Sparkles, as he didn't have any copy of her. He wants at least 1 of each SP. And then we got the LSRs, as in the front, and the crits. So yeah, we got those as well. So I will keep this for Sparkles. Expensive cards, keep them very well in here. And then we have the last page right here, which we have the last LSR, and we have some holos. We will start with the 3 copies of this, and then the 3 copies of that. So these are basically the holos that Sparkles missed from his case and everything that he opened. And yeah, so he wanted to have 4 of each, so that's the reason why we have those as well. And this holo, as I said before, was just for me, just for fun. All right. I think we have everything. Yeah, we should. And last but not least, I also got 2 of these as a gift from her. Again, on one side you have the tokens, and on the other side you have all of the characters, or the units right here with glitter. So it's also nice to have these. Again, these are cards that you could not really use. You could, as in they have the token, so you could use it and put it in the sleeve where you can see the other side of it. But for me, I thought that they were foiled, which would look more beautiful, but they are not, and that's a little bit sad. But again, just having them for collection is also good. Alright, so that was actually it. I would like to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for tuning in our channel. Hope that you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what you will be getting from this set, which SPs you will be getting, and yeah, keep me updated. So thanks again for watching. Until next time.